Hello, my name is Johnny O'Lonergan, and I am demonstrating how to create a bust sculpture using the materials that we have in our plastic bag. And so let's go ahead and get started and look at what we have. So when we open up the bag, you'll notice that we got our Sculpey clay, we got some aluminum foil, we have a tool, we have a card, we have two other items, and that is this little wooden base and the stick that goes inside the base. So the stick can be sometimes a little bit difficult to get inside there. I just kind of screw it a little bit, sometimes on a board like I have right here. I tap it just a couple times and that gets that pretty solidly into the base. So the card that I've put in here kind of gives us a basic dimensional size. We want to keep our sculptures about the size of this card so that they fit inside the toaster oven, and because of the kind of time constraints that we have today for the workshop being only about 2 hours long, we need about 20 to 25 minutes to cook the sculpture. We need a good 20 to 30 minutes to sculpt, and then we also need a good half hour or so to paint. So we should be right on time if we do this. So I opened up my foil. You have two pieces of foil in your bag, and we are just about ready to get started. One of the first things we need to do is get this clay soft. So I'm going to just check my video and make sure that it's shooting correctly. In the meantime, I'm also going to be getting this clay soft, holding it in my hands and just kind of kneading it. Sometimes you have to kind of squeeze it and hold it and let the heat of your hands warm it up. And then you can kind of roll it between your hands like that. And then it starts to get soft. If it's brittle and it falls apart, then just hold it in your hand a little bit longer and it will start to get soft. And so that's one half of the clay softened and ready to use. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other half. Just kind of squeezing it in my hand, holding it, getting it warm, rolling it, and then doing that a couple times until it gets soft enough that it doesn't fall apart, and then we can also use it to sculpt with. Okay, so now that I have both of them soft, I will kind of roll them together and knead them together a couple times like so. And then I like to keep mine in a pretty large coil like I've created here, so I can kind of show you how much I'm using at each step of the sculpture. Alright, so I've got my clay softened and I've got my tools and I'm just about ready to start here.